Welcome to the Whitetail Advantage Podcast with your host, Brett Bovin. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy the show.
What is up, everyone, and welcome to the Whitetail Advantage Podcast. No intro tonight. We're just going to go with it.
No intro.
And,
you just did an intro. Welcome to the podcast. What the hell?
Well, I'm not going to give my long, lengthy intro of the show.
Thank God, there's a God.
Thank God.
I know, right? We're just
every time you go on with that intro, I'm just like, I wonder what a 9mm tastes like.
Yeah,
I know. I don't blame you for thinking that at all.
No, not at all.
It's sad you think that, but I don't blame you.
Well, he's using rubber bullets anyway. He's not using the real ones.
Yeah, it's true. He's big. It's more like a BB gun, like those airsoft things.
Yeah, it just barely bruises the skin. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Leave it more, you know.
Yeah.
Man.
The blind hunter coming. What's up, fellas? What's up out there, brother?
What's
What
up, blind
is going on?
I almost didn't see you.
I will say this, though, with every show, thank you to all the men and women in the military, and thank you to all the police officers and the firefighters out there. Thank you for your service.
Fuck those guys.
Right?
Yeah, they're all kind of fucking assholes, but they at least deserve a thank you, I guess, in some capacity. I will say this, though, also. This is 10 Ring News. This is our last show for the next 3 nights that we do shows. So tonight is Sunday, August 24th. We're not going to do another live show on Tuesday and next week at all. So this, if you're listening to this on the audio version, this will be it'll be released tomorrow on Monday, and we'll be releasing one for another week or two.
So are we going to have a show on September 9th, which is the following Tuesday, or September 7th is the Sunday. September 9th is that Tuesday?
The second Sunday, after Labor Day, so the very first Sunday after Labor Day weekend is the first show that we come back.
Okay, I won't be here for that. I'll still be
Thank God. No one gives a shit.
Dude, so I got more videos from my guide for elk yesterday.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you say that now.
Nobody's going with you, so we don't really care unless you come back with something. Then.
Oh, someone's coming with me.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Ooh. What, the better half?
Yeah.
She's coming. She's going too?
She's going too, yeah.
Oh, well, then you're definitely going to get one.
I have to now.
I predict we're going to get one on the first day.
There you are.
I really think I have a really good intuition about it.
Yep.
So
At least someone's positive
and I have
about
some
it.
of the great. Well, I'm not going to go into the heritage aspect. But there's that.
Well, tonight we're going to be talking about tips and tricks that we all kind of came up with for you to have a successful hunting season.
Johnny, you didn't get the memo. Come on.
No, I didn't. But
No.
I mean, I've had a successful.
You gotta do the wife beater like Brett.
Oh,
show your tattoos up.
There we go. Hold
There
on.
Yeah, come on.
There we go.
Come on. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice. Do
Yeah.
the pose. All right.
That's right. Do the
Now
Brett
you guys
pose.
look legit. God, those tattoos look like ass.
I ain't
Fuck
got it.
you, dude.
These tattoos look like.
Oh, you're talking about yours.
No, yours talks like shit.
Oh, you can thank mine for your freedom.
The both of
You
look
just
like
said in a
walking
minute
comic
ago,
books.
fuck those guys.
Well, yeah, I can say that. You can't.
You guys look like walking comic
Yes, I
books.
can.
Fuck.
No, you can. Go ahead. Fuck those.
Freedom of
dudes.
speech.
That's right.
So fuck you, Johnny. I say it all the time.
Yeah.
All right. So what the fuck is this show about tonight? Let's get to the
We're
the
giving
topic.
our tips and tricks on how to have a successful season.
All right. Tips
Well-
and tricks like we want people to hunt like us, or tips and tricks how like Beast
Just-
Hunter does it.
Just like, what do you think that you could help have? What advice do you think you could give so that way people can avoid, so that way they have a successful hunting season? So, for instance, myself, I wrote stuff down.
You did.
Yeah, I'm like
Oh.
you guys apparently didn't do shit.
Oh no,
So-
I got it all up here. I don't need to write shit down.
Okay, let me find where my notes is for this section.
Only like people that went to special ed had to write things down.
Like
Oh
Brett.
yeah.
I had to make a list Did I have to follow the list? Ooh.
Here's Justin's comment. Here's a tip, Brett. Get out of bed.
Yeah, no shit. Tip number 1 through 3. Brett, get out of bed.
Don't take melatonin the night before deer
Don't blame
season.
him. All right, number 1 of mine is dial in your shot under hunting conditions. So in this, a lot of the ones that I'm going to be talking about are more archery based because that's all I do is archery.
Well, yeah.
Archery hunt. So if you gotta practice at varying distances, so I practice up from 20 to about 70, 75, and then practicing from a tree stand. I haven't practiced from the saddle yet. I just got the saddle, so now I'm gonna be working on that now. But also in what I also like to do is like push-ups, jumping jacks, and shit like that to get the heart rate up, pumping. That way it somewhat simulates the feeling of when a big buck comes in, and then when it's like dark out too. So in low light situations, stuff like that to help get you
Like a
trained.
spotlight?
Huh?
Like a spotlight?
No. Like when the sun is setting, like now, like when it's like getting
Oh.
like a little darker and stuff like that.
So you practice spotlighting deer. I was like, wait a minute, that's illegal, Brett.
I
only
do my
illegal.
mama.
Only illegal if you get caught, though.
True.
Unless you're native, we can do it legally.
Right? I am.
I am as well.
I know.
Okay. First Nation, though.
Nice.
All right, what do you guys got?
So I got one that I'm actually working on right now. Is come September, end of August, I stop washing with like girly soaps, in other words, like scented stuff or whatever. I go to just, no smell. I use natural like deodorant that doesn't have any scent to it, but it stops you from smelling like a Squatch. And just you got to take the scent stuff away from you. Get it out of your blood, out of your pores. But I always do it like a good month ahead. This way, I don't have those like, what is it like? The freaking body wash smells and all that stuff you wash with. I don't use any of that. I'll go to my unscented, and I use scent assassin. So I believe in his products 110%. It's really good stuff.
Yeah, Jim's a good dude. I like him a lot.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
I have my comments on that, but Johnny, you have one, and then, or you just want me to say my thing on scent?
No, go ahead. Say yours. It's gonna be wrong, but go ahead and say it.
No, it's not wrong. It's fucking legit. I think scent. Don't get me wrong. Do your best to help eliminate scent control altogether.
To a degree, but like
you can't.
I'm going to tell you, my deer love my grapeseed and my coconut oil that I put in my hair. It attracts them. They come in so hot and heavy every single time that I put it in. It's ridiculous. So,
I would come running in if I smelled grapeseed. I mean, I would be in full
they
rut,
love it.
antlers up, head down. I'm coming.
Antlers up and head down. So the only thing I spray is my boots. I never spray anything else. I'm not ever worried about it though. I don't smoke or anything like that though. So I really don't worry about a scent that I'm bringing in that's really unnatural to their environment to a certain degree.
Yep.
And everything else that I use, like as far as like is paraben free, dye free, everything else. So I've never worried about it. And I kill big bucks every year.
I know.
Go ahead,
John,
Brett.
what's yours?
Nope, go ahead.
No, you're good.
I'm okay. I am not a big man on scent control. Believe it or not, I play the wind. I work that aspect of everything. My biggest thing is shooting. I practice year round from different positions. That is my go-to.
How many arrows you shoot a day? Or throughout, like, would you say like a week, a month? What would you say?
per month, I'm at about 500 to 600 arrows a month. Because I shoot a lot on the weekends. If I have a day off of work, I shoot a lot. Weather dependent too. But I'm on average between 500 and 600 arrows a month.
That's good.
I generally try to stick around like 10 to 20 shots a day or like throughout the week because, well, at least more towards the beginning part of like spring and summer, just to make sure I get like form down correctly and stuff like that. And that kind of like leads into my next one is perfecting your anchor point and release to really dial in that aspect of your archery shot to make sure that your form and everything there is perfect. I think at the beginning of the part of the year, quality over quantity is better. But then once August starts running around, September, then you should be really fucking dialed in at that point, and like you gotta start fucking repping that shit out like you are.
So I looked at it as you can't sacrifice quality over quantity. I will shoot 500 arrows a month. Each arrow has its own purpose.
Yeah.
I'm shooting from standing, kneeling, sitting, cross-legged. I'm shooting from every position you can. I'm not focusing on, and is that target, I'm focusing on center of the bag, right? I'm shooting the good, consistent arrows, getting the muscle memory built in, getting that consistent draw, set that anchor. Where am I at? Move my thumb, hit the release. How's my front hand? How is everything going? What is that looking like? Okay, I perfect that. Now I can, like you said, implement the jumping jacks, the push-ups, everything like that. Get that heart rate up. Now you practice that good set, that anchor point, that muscle memory, and just do that all year. And once it comes time to hunting season, you're up in that tree stand or that saddle or ground blind or wherever you are, and you draw back. It's all 100% muscle memory.
Yeah, I agree with that on that point. Everything's come down at the end of the day. Everything comes down to muscle memory, and have you practiced unconventional shots? Like I've told you guys the story of, I've said it countless times of when I had to shoot fish. Like when I had like squat, never practiced that position before.
Yeah. Oh,
sometimes you gotta think outside of the shit like positions too.
So I'll shoot, like I have my daily puck set up, and I'll shoot leaning out of that right side lean, left side lean, shoot, practice shooting out of the saddle, strong hand, weak hand, do that, shoot from awkward angles, positions. I mean, I'll shoot in every single position. I'll spend a week shooting kneeling, both knees on the ground, kneeling like that. I'll shoot, right knee on the ground, left knee on the ground. And I just do that, 1 week, focus on one style of shooting. I'll perfect it, and then I'll just change it up throughout the entire spring into summer. Fall comes, I'm comfortable shooting any position. Yeah.
Squatch, you have another one, or you want me to go next?
Yeah, I can add one there. So this time of the year, like today, for instance, I went out and started setting up more cameras on the property. I've seen a couple of good bucks that I'm after. There's also a 350-pound bear moving around. So where I have cameras set up, I needed to put a couple more from like east to west because that's the movement in that property. And it's 100 acres. So I broke out the e-bike and rode over there, rode into the woods, worked out pretty good. Was able to cover a lot of ground in very little time, just getting stuff up there, not making a lot of noise. But this is the time now, like if you're going to let, cameras just kind of sit and marinate, this is the time. Don't be going in much sooner and putting your scent around and, letting them know you're there because you're going to teach them. But I actually had to get into the opposite side of a transition zone, which is a beaver dam that the deer cross over to come to one of my stands. And I was actually hunting last year in the saddle across from there because I had some pictures of a buck. So basically set your cameras up, try to get a time stamp and direction. It's very important right now in early season if you want to get a buck down quick. When the rut hits, all bets are off, just be in the woods. But we went out. Frank and I went up to his property too and put cameras out this weekend. And we're getting some pictures already. Nothing huge, but our ideas were right where we thought they were moving. So this is kind of like the last ditch time for you to get cameras set up. Kind of, leave them marinate, leave them alone. Don't keep your scent around. There were some little late rain showers today, so that was good. It'll kind of wash stuff off up here.
Yeah, we had a little rain come through last couple days. Yeah. And it only rained for like maybe 45 minutes, if that.
Yeah.
So that was nice. I think my next one I'm going to say is master quiet movement. What I mean by that is like drawing a bow is slow and deliberate. Practice drawing in slow motion and freezing mid-draw if the deer looks your way. Many archery hunters lose the shot here. So I'm assuming you guys happen to you while as you're drawing back, and then you get stuck there and you're like, oh shit. Now all of a sudden that big one's looking at you.
Yep.
Now what do you do?
You have to know when to draw. I mean, especially if you're hunting from the ground and all of a sudden you have that, that 2-second window to draw. And if you hesitate one bit, as you're mid-draw, you get spotted. And now you have all that weight back in your draw hand and you just start shaking it. And you're just like, okay, do I let it go and get busted or do I pull it back and get busted? That was always a huge thing with me when I hunted from the ground. I would get busted pulling halfway back. And it's like, all right, well, now I have to commit all the way back, quit aim, and I'll practice that shot too in the backyard. I have my target out, and I'll go halfway, hold it, count to 5, pull it back and release, and try to get that shot off as fast as I can and as accurate as I can.
Killed that buck 3 years ago with him looking right at me for freaking 5 minutes. He looked right at me. And the minute that he was distracted, I was able to draw back and put the shot on him and kill him at 18 yards. But talk about sitting there, your bow. I was actually using the bow to block my face between him and me because I was in the ready. But another thing, too, that you got to, a lot of guys don't understand. You're 3D shooting and all this crap. You're doing the rainbow draw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
You can't do the rainbow draw when you got a big buck staring you down. It's got to be straight out. Your pin should be on what you want to hit, and you should be able to come straight back to your anchor. And when you're back there, then you just touch that release off. I used to take people when I taught them, I'd say take 2 fingers and put it around the string. Why? I said start drawing back slow. I can't. Then there's too much poundage on the bow for you.
Yep.
You need to drop your poundage. So I always teach people when I break people in or they come to me for lessons or whatever, 2 fingers on a string. If you can't pull that bow back slow enough, then you got to drop poundage.
Now, when I draw mine, I'll do the whole push-pull method where as I'm pulling back, I'll push out.
Yeah.
And that saved me a lot because for the longest time, I'd have my bow out, my arm out, and I just pull back. And it's all 100% back muscle.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, you can do it. That's fine. It sucks, but once you can lock in and you do that whole push pull and it's 50% push, 50% pull, so much easier.
Johnny, how you were like in the police I'm assuming in the Army, you're also trained to like push out with your gun like this.
Yeah.
Right? When you come back out, you're like pushing like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking when I'm doing that push pull. Like I'm thinking of that.
Yeah.
That and keeping my elbows in.
Yeah.
I always keep my elbows in. I don't want to make that wide target and pull all the way back. I want to keep everything tight to my core, pull up back, and then draw it like that.
Yeah. Making sure everything's slow and deliberate and making sure you don't get fucked.
Yeah.
You don't get
and if it's that mature doe that's spotting you, fucking drop her. Just fucking shoot her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The whisperers, the woods whisperers, they die.
Yep.
They die.
She blows, she goes.
Yep.
Yeah. I can't. When was it? It was like 2 years ago. I was out in the woods and I couldn't draw back on this deer because there was like 6 does and one of them just kept staring at me. She just was like, she wasn't like stomping her foot yet and she wasn't blowing, but she just kept looking at me and just like moving her head and like bouncing her head around. I'm like, don't you do it, you little bitch. Don't
He's
do
like,
it.
What are
Don't
you doing
do
out
it.
here? It's not even noon yet. Come on.
I'm so shocked I was out in the hunting in the
Right?
stand before
They got
10
a
a.m.
contract with Brett. No hunting before noon.
Yeah. See, there's a deal I made with a deer. Okay. I gave them permission. We both agreed I don't hunt them until 2:30.
Bambi
Oh my
Local
God.
332 Union.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oracle 3 2.0
Mm-hmm.
cannot be hunted until after 3.
So I got another one.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So this time of the year, with all the shooting that you've been doing and practicing, like our guru Johnny, who shoots 500 arrows a month, I work a lot of side work. I don't have that much time, but I will start knuckling down and getting some arrows flung. But being that you've been to 3D shoots, you've been shooting in the backyard, I would say this is the time to lock everything down, double check the way your broadheads are flying on your arrows if you haven't shot them already. Time to sharpen your broadheads, whether they're brand new out of the box or you've been using them, touch them up. If you can't stretch a rubber band between your fingers and gently pass that broadhead through there without cutting it, they're not sharp. You'll lose a deer. So this is the time to triple check everything. Make sure all your stand stuff is tight. The grit steps that I use have Allen keys that hold the step to the main center portion. So you go back and make sure they're tight because you don't want stuff loosening up on you. You know, so this is the time. This is like, pre-ignition, get ready. Make sure all your ducks are in a row. If you've got to replace straps on your fixed stands, don't wait to do it. Like get up there and go, oh, it broke, or it breaks while you're in it and you get hurt. This is the time to get all your stuff together.
That leads kind of like into my next point that I was going to say was staying mentally tough.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the archery season, I mean, you guys know the same thing I know. Those misses are going to happen. Those blown opportunities are going to happen. And those moments where it's just like, fuck, I want to quit hunting. I hate this shit. And you just, like, you feel like you just want to give it all up.
Yeah.
We got to learn from those mistakes. And they're going to happen. It's been happening for me for 20 years of hunting now. It's been happening for Johnny for the 100 years that he's been alive.
Whoa.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm at Squatch. And Johnny for his 60 years that he's been alive too. So it's going to happen. Okay. Accept it. Move the fuck on. Don't be a pussy about it and dwell in it.
Absolutely.
Accept it and move the fuck on. Learn from it though. I'll say this. You can dwell in those, like, let's say you shot a deer, you shot above them, you shot below them, you missed. Okay. You can have that. I'll give you that moment from walking from your stand back up to your house in your car and you driving back home. That's the entire time that you got to dwell on that shit. As soon as you get home, you got to lock that fucking ship and move the fuck on.
20 years.
Right.
So.
Right.
Now, how often do you shoot your bow during season? So that's another thing. Like that happened to me opening day. A doe came out, a good mature doe came out. I pulled back, took a shot, and hit brisket.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a bad shot. It was on me. And I was like, what the hell? I killed a buck earlier during early season, like a weekend before. And I looked at my sight housing, it was super loose. You know, you just shake it by your hand.
Yep.
And I was like, well, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
So then I made it a point to, after each hunt I did, to shoot my bow at the house to make sure that it was still on spot, spot on.
Yeah.
And our fourth host, who's on sometimes and occasionally, Dave, brought that up to me one day. He's like, hey, you should probably shoot your bow every night once you get home. I'm like, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yep.
Just whatever arrow you have in it, sling it. Oh, yeah, it's still within, that tight of a group. If I would have done that beforehand, I would have known, oh, shit, my sight's loose. Tighten it up, make sure it's good. Okay, the next day you're good to go, I would have dropped that doe. But because I didn't do that, and I just assumed that my sight housing was good, my sights were all set, I didn't even pay attention. Come to find out, it was looser than shit, and I missed fucking completely, and it was all on me.
Yeah. I tried to at least shoot once, before, so I hung out at my parents' house. I have a target there, and I'll shoot one arrow before I go out in the woods. It's like pre-checking your shit before you go out into the field. Yeah. That's my version of it. So I'm just shooting. I'll do 2. 1 to get the nerves out. The second to make sure everything's still working good. Well, now, that's really like you said perfectly though. There's going to be times though you can have those opportunities like you miss, where you know it's on you, or something else is like, well, crap, that was not me. That was a technical issue, like a mechanical type thing.
Yep. But what I'm saying is, people like Squatch and I who go out into the woods well before sun up. Yeah. We're sitting out there. Yeah. We can't shoot our bows before we go out because it's too dark. Yeah, we have to shoot ours the night before once we're in, and our bow bat or our target block is in the garage or something with light, because we've been out from sun up to sundown.
Well, when it's dark out, when I walk out, I just shoot. And if something screams, I know I was on.
Oh, I've done that one before too.
Yeah, it's like,
as you're walking around, like, what the hell? And you just like lob an arrow all 300 style.
Do maybe a 300-yard shot, and then if you hear somebody like "ow," you know your bow's on. That's
yeah. It's all. I use the Force from Star Wars.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, that's right about right here.
Yeah. I use the Schwartz.
The Schwartz, yes.
Schwartz works better. Got to use the Schwartz.
Yep. You know they're making a second one, right?
They better do it justice.
Oh my God, that's all I'm saying.
Making a second what?
Spaceballs, the movie.
That was the gayest fucking movie on the planet.
Whoa.
Brett Bowen.
That was god awful, piss poor.
We can't be friends now.
Bullshit.
All right, Squatch.
Yeah, so, really. Thank you.
If you do not like the,
you want to tell me that you, Squatch, aren't a movie guy and you watched Spaceballs and you liked it?
Yes, because I'm a John Candy fan and I love Spaceballs. It was a fucking hilarious movie.
God, that was just
that was an amazing movie.
No, it wasn't.
Mel Brooks is a goddamn
genius.
He's a genius. No, that movie was giant ass.
No, it wasn't.
Like watching that movie, it was like.
Are you kidding me?
It was like worse. It was just just terrible.
He's from the wrong time. That's why.
I know he is.
He doesn't understand that.
I'll say this:
my own best friend.
Yeah,
They're making a Super Troopers 3.
Shut the fuck up, Brett.
Well, that wasn't even like that. I don't think some of the parts of that was all right, but it was kind of dumb.
The parts of that
what? What are you talking about? That movie was like a godsend of a hilarious comedy wrapped all in one. I'll give you on the second one, maybe. The second one, yes, it wasn't as funny, but the first one was just fucking amazing.
Because you're from that cop. You're a cop.
No. It had nothing to do because of the cop world.
Yeah, it does.
It's because that movie was just amazing.
A lot of that, they probably based a lot of it off of what you did. So that's what made it funny.
Do you know who Michael Winslow is, Brett?
Yeah.
Brett doesn't. Brett doesn't know who Michael Winslow is. He made fucking Spaceballs.
Yeah. Good for that dude. What do you want me to do?
They had the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps.
Comb the desert. Man, we ain't found shit.
I hope they should start the movie with that. With them still out in the desert.
That was my thoughts.
And the two
pit.
Black dudes should go, we still ain't found shit.
Man, we ain't found shit.
I just want to end the show now because of the way you guys talking about this gay fucking movie.
Dude,
my dad loves that movie, and I tell him, Dad, you're a fucking idiot. That movie is just terrible.
Your dad gets it. You're a freaking millennial. You don't get it.
You look at everyone that you've talked about this movie with, and you are the oddball out.
I don't know what it is.
You will, don't worry.
Okay.
Like, you don't know what that movie is, and yet you're giving shit to everyone else who knows it. And you're that.
I watched it like 10 years ago, and the reason I watched it one time is because it was piss awful. I couldn't even finish the stupid fucking movie on the first note. And two, a reason I don't remember it that well is because I purposely threw it up on my brain because of how disgusting and disturbing that fucking movie was.
Now, what about Monty Python?
That one I haven't seen.
That one. Did you get
That
it, John?
one?
That one. Yeah, he doesn't know.
What do you mean, that one? Do you know who Monty Python and the Flying Circus is?
He has no clue.
No, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh my god.
Either way, all right, we're getting off fucking topic.
Back onto hunting
Back
because
onto
Brad
hunting.
doesn't know
Jeez.
shit else.
Okay. The next one here is that I wrote down here is hunting the times. Okay, so focus your efforts on the cold fronts, the rut, and the weather changes. Deer move best when conditions shift. So like, what's a good example?
Waking up early.
Now,
Thermals.
Oh.
like you have like a stretch of days, like a good stretch of like 4 to 5 days where it's this is like consistent type weather, and then that like next that like 6th day or something, it's gonna drop off into like really cold fronts. Watch for those days right there.
Yeah.
Any temperature difference of like 10 or 15 degrees is time. Whether it's it's going to be warmer and it drops down and gets colder. That's a key time to get out and hunt. Also, after it stops raining, get it in the woods and hunt.
Yeah.
So yeah, weather, barometric pressure, the full moon, all those play a lot with animal movements, fish movements. My biggest thing that I really like years ago with Jeff Murray came on and he had like the lunar wheel. I'm telling you, man, I thought it was bullshit. I would follow that thing, and every time that thing suggested a spot to be at a certain time of day, it was right according to the moon. And I know as a fisherman that it affects fish, the barometric pressure. It also affects the way deer movement is and how and when they feed and when they bed. But the key factor, 5 days before the full moon, you'll got the full moon. That's a low. And then 5 days after, that's the time, especially if there's a temperature change of like 15 or so degrees, get your butt in the woods all day and hunt.
This temperature change.
So I have a little surprise for you guys.
You're going to come out of the closet? Who's this? Hey!
Oh!
What's up, guys?
What's
Craig.
going on, man?
Not much.
Hey, Craig, isn't it right like Dave Chappelle used to say, I'm Rick James, bitch? Can we just say, I'm Craig James, bitch?
Oh, that actually sounds better.
That does, man. That's pretty good.
Hey, have you seen the movie Spaceballs?
Shut
Yes.
the fuck up. Oh, yeah, yes, I have.
What are your thoughts on it?
It's an amazing movie, right?
What's your thoughts on it?
All right.
All right.
Now, how old are you, Craig?
See?
Huh?
How old are you?
Oh, fuck. No, I'm only 37.
Yes.
I'm not the only one that thinks it sucks. Fuck
It doesn't
you.
suck, man. It's
Doesn't
an amazing
suck.
movie.
Doesn't suck.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, see what you walked into, Craig?
Yeah, fuck
We
off.
don't talk about
Stop
hunting
right
on the
here.
show. That we
Oh,
argue about
that's good.
stupid movies.
Now we're talking about Mel Brooks films. What about Blazing Saddles?
The best.
I dare someone to say something bad about that one.
The best.
Never seen it.
Yeah,
What?
I've never seen it.
God.
Never seen it. I was hoping it wasn't the first one, but like, I never fucking seen that shit.
God damn, the sheriff is near.
Yeah. Yeah. Howard Johnson is right.
God.
Man.
Anyways,
All right,
Craig,
Fred,
we've been
so
talking.
what are you doing now to get ready for the season coming up?
Push-ups. He's
Honestly,
doing
like-
a lot of push-ups.
What I'm doing now is like yesterday, went to my urban spot. I had to move a stand. I knew I had to do it, and I'm just trying to stay out of there as much as I possibly can. So I gave it a 3-week span, and I went in there yesterday. It was windier than shit. hung my hang on stand.
Please don't cuss on the show.
I basically, the spot that I have it in, everyone can say they're jacked up, they're ready. This is the spot. Do you know it's gonna be the spot? No, but the sign that I see in the urban spot and the amount of property that I have available to me, I think if I do everything right, play my cards right, just like as I just got on here, Squatch saying about the temperature degree drop, the thermal, stuff like that. Like, I know I can do this right. And this spot just feels different. I mean, my cell camera, it goes off every single day. I mean, if I'm going to kill an early season doe, it's going to be the spot. And I will guarantee you, if the weather is right here in Wisconsin, September 13th, opening morning, and the wind's right, I will kill a doe. I mean, they're just effing everywhere in there, dude.
Yeah.
How I prepared for it is just, I learned a lot. I'm 37 years old. I'm still learning. I'm gonna learn next year. I'm gonna learn the year after. Yeah. But like, just staying the fuck out of the woods is the biggest thing for me. Noticing it on my family land, my brother-in-law's land, just stay out. I mean, you got your batteries in there. You got what you need in there. The scrapes scented. Stay out.
Brett?
I used to be the guy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I used to be the guy to go in there. Oh, I gotta put more scent on the scrape. No, just stay out. Dude. And I've noticed a big difference, I guess, myself on my cell cameras of daylight movement, of just not being in the woods. Just stay out.
Yep. And that's the biggest thing on me, because I hunt a lot of public land. Well, that's all I hunt. So you're like, okay, well, I need to go out there and I need to move my cameras around. I need to do this. I need to do that. But then you're like, I'm getting deer all the time. And do I really need to? No. And then every once in a while, I'll have, trail camera footage of someone walking. Are they screwing up my hunt? No, they're not, because I've had them out all summer, and this is the first time I've had them on. Okay, but it is public. Do I need to, like, you're constantly running through these scenarios in your head on public, and you just have to really focus on not focusing on that and just saying, hey, you know what? I'm in a good spot. I have it done. It's okay. And just take a step back and like you were saying, I get updates all the time on my cameras. I'm running 5 Moultries right now on state land. I'm constantly getting updates and getting photos of deer. And I'm looking at them like, oh, well, I know they're coming from this way. Do I want to move my cameras out here more to see where they're coming from?
Yep.
And just leave it alone. And that I have to tell myself that all the time. I'm gonna just leave it alone.
Yep, leave it alone.
Fine, right there. Come September or October 1st, just hunt over it.
Yep. And like you were saying too, John. Like the other day, I think it was it was Thursday when I was helping my wife and daughter get ready for the market, whatever. My cell camera went off in the pier. I'm like, oh, okay, come on, baby. No, it was a person walking through. I'm like, oh my god. So right away in my mind, like, oh, another trespasser. Like, go figure. And this property, we've had problems with trespassing, homeless people in there and out, blah, blah. The sheriff's department, which is crazy to me. Now, hey, long story short, my brother-in-law brought an urban property.
Yep.
It's right off of, honestly, a major highway in Green Bay. The sheriff's department is literally right across the road. And some of my best friends are sheriff's department police officers, and my buddy Matt goes, dude, we have the biggest problems with this property. I'm like, how? You guys are right across the street. He goes, that's the problem. They are stealth, they're sneaky. It's bad. Well, as a guy that's very, not, I shouldn't say territorial, but like I put a lot of effort and time into my summer prep, as you guys all see, and like it boggles me, like, am I doing all this for nothing? And no, I'm not. And I had the guy walk through. I'm like, you gotta be effing. I mean, he literally had to brush up against my camera. And then I'm like, oh my god, like I'm pissed off now. Is he gonna screw up my shit? What is he gonna do? Honestly, he walked through. Camera's fine. Everything's fine. I was out there obviously like a couple days after he was there. And then I looked at the picture. I'm like, oh, he's wearing like a neon yellow. He's probably like a power line worker or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so I text my buddy Matt real quick. I'm like, hey, do these guys, he goes, if they're working the property, technically, Craig, they're on the property, they have access to the whole property where they can check power lines which I respect that. I do. And I respect this guy. Did I get a face of him? No, it was just a half body picture. But like, it's like I always fear the worst when I have somebody else out there walking through the property when it's not me. I'm like, is this gonna screw up my season? And honestly, no, because when he walked through, 2.5 hours later, I had a freaking monster doe come through and hit my rope. So it's like, it's urban too. So urban, like they're used to the traffic, they're used to the people, they're used to the assistant living home next to me. Like, I'm not stressing them all that much. As if that were to happen in Krakow, I'd be a little bit more pissed off. But it is what it is, you know. So it's just, I'm excited. Like, I'm pumped up. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, every year, everyone always says, you know, this is the year. This is the year. Everyone gets excited every year. The year comes and comes, but for some stupid reason, like, I just feel like something weird that it's gonna go down, and I'm gonna get that fucker on camera. I tell you that right now. It's gonna happen.
That kind of leads into my last tip is plants are gonna go to shit, but also enjoy the process. You're gonna
well said.
You're gonna have through your entire summer leading up to hunting season, either pictures of deer, not pictures of deer, no matter what, that information you see of a deer. So like if you dissect a photo of a deer, like I dissect it, the way the photo of the deer is positioned in that photo, what I mean is are you seeing his ass, which directions he's walking, and this and that. They're going to give you a lot of information just on the way they're walking through that photo. You're going to build an entire plan around this whole shit. Like, all right, he's walking from here, here, and here. Perfect. You set up the perfect fucking plan. You're going to snipe on him right over there. Guess what? That motherfucker won't even use that trail the rest of the fucking year. And he's going to come out 50 yards to the south. So guess what? Your plans are going to go to shit quickly. You got to be able to adapt from it, move on from it, and can you think quick on your feet? But the entire year, the entire part of the hunting season, when everything's going to shit, when it's like, oh, I didn't think of this, or I didn't plan for this, guess what? We're all experienced hunters. We probably, between us all, got 50 plus years combined. And I guarantee you, we all think of one thing before hunting season. Then once it comes, well, we're like, fuck, I didn't think of that. It's going to happen. So embrace it and move on.
I got another one to add if I could real quick. Is this time of the year also make sure you brush up on the new laws that are proposed for that hunting season, especially here in New York State. Our great and glorious governor likes to make sure that the DEC switches things up. And if you're not up on what's going on for your local laws and you take an animal and maybe it wasn't supposed to be, or you didn't know about an early season, you may miss out. So, you know, when you get your tags, get your syllabus, read through it. They'll have updates in the front of the book. This is the time to brush up on the local laws and stuff so you don't get yourself in a pinch. The other thing also that runs in hand with that, if you're hunting a private piece, make sure you go and talk to the people again, even if it was something you set up last year. Touch base, shake hands, let them know, you know, if you need anything, you're there for them. And also make sure you have written permission from that landowner, because Joe Schmo can walk in like Craig's having problems with and say, oh, Billy Bob told me I can hunt here. And if you have written permission, you can say, well, where's your written permission? So, you know, the paperwork stuff, the syllabus stuff, knowing your surroundings, knowing your laws and where you're allowed and where you're not supposed to be or not be doing, brush up on that right now, because you don't want to look like a fool when hunting season rolls around.
No, and honestly, I 100% agree with that, because a couple of years ago, my brother-in-law, Jason, they bought a house off a bridge road here in Swamico, whatever. And it was just a little woods funnel in Brown County. The laws in Wisconsin, and like what Squatch said, they change every year. And the problem is, when they change every year in Wisconsin, it's under the table. They don't tell you that they're changing. You need to look up on the fucking rules and see them. So I'll admit it. In June, I was throwing out mineral. I was throwing out 14 Jurassic Park mineral blocks, blah, blah. And I'm just getting ready to go coach CrossFit, and all of a sudden I get a knock on the door, and my buddy Colin comes up. He's a DNR artist here. Knocking on the door, I'm like, oh, what the fuck, bro? So right away, you know me, Mr. Jokester. I'm like, oh, you fucking joining my gym finally? He goes, no, I gotta talk to you quick. I'm like, oh yeah, come on in, bud. He came on and he goes, hey, are you baiting? I'm like, well, yeah, it's Brown County. I can bait. He goes, yeah, we just changed the law like literally last year. I'm like, okay, so where's the law change? Where's the update? He goes, there's no update. I'm like, that's where then I'll admit it. That's where I screwed up. I didn't look at the law, you know. He goes, are you baiting behind your brother-in-laws? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna, hey, get out of the camera. And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie to him. Like, yeah, I got a mineral block out there, you know, blah, blah. And he goes, hey, can you go take it out for me? I'm like, what the hell? He goes, yeah, the new law now in Wisconsin is in Brown County is 24 hours before opening morning, you're allowed to bait. Well, okay. Well, as a good friend, I'm not going to lie to him. I'm going to go out there, you know, and I have his personal number. So I went out there, take it out, and I knew who called me in. It was my brother-in-law's neighbor. He's he's ignorant. He's not a good person. Like, whatever. That's all I'm going to say. So I went out there, and as I'm at my spot, taking on I called Colin, and he goes, hey, Craig, you there? I'm like, yeah. Taking on and I told Colin, like, wait, how do you actually know that I'm actually physically removing this Jurassic block? He goes, you're going to send me a picture. I'm like, I can send you a picture, but doesn't mean I'm going to throw it right back out to the fucking pile. But I didn't do that. I took it out as a respect to Colin, you know, and stuff like that. And I didn't bait no more. But it just, the rules, like Squatch is saying, like, you really, no matter what state you're in, you know, you don't know what they're going to change it. And they don't tell you. They change it and boom, that's it. Yep. I mean, it is what it is. I respect it. I'm not going to ever go against any law in Wisconsin about what you can and cannot do. And it's just, I don't know. It's not frustrating to me because I understand it. I get it. But like, and you look at Wisconsin map, you know, and there's only Brown County, whatever. There's only like 4 counties in the whole entire state that's legal to bait. I'm like, I don't know. There's something wrong with that. Imagine if you're going to have only 4 counties, might just block it all off. I mean, whatever. But whatever.
Well, that's kind of like.
Then, like, we're not allowed to hunt, but
yeah. Well, see, that's kind of like here in Michigan, you know, right across the lake from you, where we are for last year and every year before that during the Liberty hunt or early season hunt, you're able to take a buck.
Yep. Last
year they're like, oh, this coming year it's does only. And then everyone was getting pissed. So they discreetly was like, okay, you can take a buck or a doe. Doesn't matter. But they never like announced it out or made it publicly known. It was always like, we heard it from the blind hunter from last episode. And I looked into it and it's like, yeah, that's actually a thing now. Like I can harvest a buck. But the DNR never puts it out.
Yep.
And they are really good at not telling you everything, and you as a hunter owe it to yourself to really dig into the laws and the rules and regulations, and to make sure that you're hunting legally.
Couldn't agree more. Yep, I respect that.
In the police world, at least that's what we use, was ignorance of the law is not an excuse.
Yeah.
So I think when they do shit like that, it's like, you have black and white, but you also have that gray of area called life. And the DNR officer that you had interaction with, Greg, sounds like a great dude. He knows there's a difference between, oh no, the law states this. Fuck you. Here's your fine. You can't hunt for the rest of your life.
Yep.
But you get to a situation where you just don't know because they do backdoor shit like that, and it's fucking stupid.
Yep. 100%.
And I'm glad though that Johnny, now you can harvest a buck during Liberty hunt, because now you can go shoot a giant monster buck way before hunting season. You fucking pussy.
Well, hey, I'm also going to shoot a bull elk before that season too.
Yeah. Honestly, John, I thought you were going to say like, hey, Brett, why don't you go fucking shoot a doe? Like, I don't know.
No.
That's what I thought he was going to say.
I bet you within the next 3 years, Brett will shoot a doe. This year, I guarantee you, Brett does not.
There's a guy that's got a lure company, and he has a buddy that accompanies him, but he calls him the boatless angler because the guy catches all his fish from the shore. And we have our doeless hunter, which is Brett. So I'm hoping to God. I just it really baffles the hell out of me how you could. I don't understand. I'm not trying to pick on you, bro.
No. I understand.
These damn doe here. It's like I could literally go like this right now and probably let an arrow fly and kill one in the backyard without even trying.
We also, like I said, we also have a family rule where if you see a doe come out with yearlings or stuff like that, we have
shoot
like
the yearling.
we have like rules that we. It's just a family rule that we follow.
She drops the yearlings hanging around, you drop them.
Shoot the yearling. They're easier to drag and they're tenderer.
Oh,
it's just hard to find a single doe at hand, and then when you try to shoot the doe, she's smart. And then when I do shoot her, I shoot them too high in no man's land, and then I can't find them. And I just
you have to kill them, Brett. You have to.
Yes.
Really? You have to kill them? I had no idea.
Yeah, it's not a wolf. You just don't just wound them and let them die off somewhere.
Here's a fun fact: a doe's vitals is the same size as a buck's vitals.
Oh, really?
They don't change.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no fucking idea.
So you aim for that pocket, you're gonna drop her, dude.
I'm geeking.
The problem is the fucking does don't come out in the afternoon. They're mostly active in the morning.
Sure.
When Brett's unactive.
When Brett's in bed.
That's
You know, I'm just gonna purposely send a photo every morning that I'm in bed and just say, you can make fun of me all you want. I'm catching something on Z's, bitches.
Yeah. And I'll send pictures of me dragging deer out.
Exactly. Yep.
So
hey, I'll still shoot my deer.
I don't know how long we're on here yet for, but question for you guys. Okay. And this is the first time this has ever happened to me, and I've ever seen it on cell camera. So this happened in De Pere. It came in this morning. I had a big doe come in. She was all up on the rope, whatever, like literally like right up in it. 2 minutes later, I had the same doe come back, and her ears are pinned, like literally pinned back, like solid hardcore. Why would she be doing that?
Oh, she's mad.
Yeah, she's mad.
So now is she mad? Is she now in my eyes, like she can't be mad at my mock scrape because she was all up in that shit.
Yep.
So she's pissed off as in like another like what is it something like maybe like movement or like people
she's pissed off at your scrape.
Okay.
Yep.
What did you put in the scrape?
What I put in the scrape?
Yeah, what did you use on the rope and stuff? What'd you put on?
All I used was basic buck urine. That's all I used.
There anything that they feel is a threat or another animal.
Yep.
A dominant animal, especially buck lure, will make them pin their ears back and they can get, they're going to get pissed off. I've used decoys.
Yep.
Right. And this was back when they were just like that plasticky cardboard kind of sign material.
Yep.
Spook a doe like you wouldn't freaking believe.
Okay.
I mean, I've had doe rear, get up and start swatting on their freaking. Yeah. They're. It's not early, too early right now for them to have their pecking order and their, who's in charge, and especially if it's an older, mature doe.
And and she's big, and that.
Let me ask you this: how would you feel? How would you think your wife would feel if she saw you in bed with another chick?
I'd be going to that chick's funeral the next morning.
There you go.
Right?
See?
Right?
She's pissed. She's pissed.
So,
like, why the fuck are you in my area?
Okay, so I mean, that makes that makes sense. Now
with
that, you're 100% right. So now with that doe making those signs,
yep,
is that bad or good? Like, is she gonna be like, okay, I'm out, I'm gone, or is she gonna keep coming back through? You know what I mean?
She may come back because she's irritated.
I would say it depends on how familiar she is with that area.
Okay.
Like, has she been there for a long period of time?
She's the only doe. Yep, she's the only doe I have on the urban piece with no fawns.
I say it's probably stick around.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
She'll stick around, and if you don't take her this season, she's going to teach all the younger fawns and the yearlings of what's going to happen. So you're going to start having smarter does.
So I'm going to kill her then. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, makes sense.
and we're going to call you Brett.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Honestly, God, I already have it. Honestly, I have it on paper right now. When I killed my first doe this year, fucking first FaceTime call, it's fucking Brett. I'm fucking FaceTiming him. If he doesn't answer, guess what? That call's gonna keep coming through until he fucking answers the phone.
Listen, he won't answer you. He doesn't even answer us.
I know.
Oh, I know.
It's it's like
he must.
when
I
Brett
know what
starts
he's
getting on.
he's in the gym. That's what it is. I get
You
it.
see him?
See, I'm
Not in the
busy.
gym.
I'm
Busy. He's in the
doing
fucking
shit.
gym.
Listen,
Fucking
there
James.
is a lot of
Greg
there is a
James.
lot of parking
He
tickets.
can
to
drown a
write,
fish underwater.
you know? There's a
Oh,
lot of
Greg
parking
James.
tickets. To write.
Oh, he can build a snowman out of rain.
I probably fucking could.
Greg James.
Pay attention to the comments here. Our good friend
He's
Urban
hiding
Pursuit,
underneath the boogeyman's bed.
our good buddy David, Urban Pursuit. He said he doesn't use any buck lure until they're out of velvet and bucks begin to split off and try to establish themselves. Yeah, that's a good point. You know,
That's
he's
a very good point.
got a good point.
Yeah.
Guys, honestly, not to be silly or gross, I piss in my scrapes. Everyone.
Oh, I do too. I'm the same way.
Yep.
I call it Squatch piss. I'm gonna market it. It's the best. I can't help it, but it works. In fact, I made one today and put it out in front of my camera, so I'm waiting to see a buck come in and start
Yep.
working.
No, I do it. I do it as well. I mean,
it's cheap. It's cheap. You drink a couple of beers and your kidneys are full, and you go out and water the scrape. So it's not that hard to do.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
you're right, Squatch. The fucking Squatch.
Fucking
He
Squatch.
can make Chuck Norris cry.
Oh,
Any last tips or anything like that, guys? Otherwise,
Yes,
let's call it
yes.
and have a great vacation.
I have one more.
let's do it.
Oh, fuck.
Everybody needs to give Brett a wake up call when we're all going out in the woods to make sure his lazy ass is up. to kill deer.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Yeah. Everyone
on a
at
little
5
makeup.
a.m.
Yep.
Even my dog says, "Fucking wake the fuck up."
Wait up, Brett. Shoot warheads.
I was wondering how the hell you were doing that voice, but I didn't know she was over there. I thought you were throwing your voice.
Yeah, I thought you had like a mic, like a
Like the Bane mask.
yeah. Pretty fucking talented, John.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just got my better half here.
Hey, at least you. Hey, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sometimes.
But
Well, with that being said, guys, that was a fun show.
that was good. I
We
like
got
that.
off topic there at the beginning, but fucking Craig James.
Yeah.
Great
Dude,
James, bitch.
So
He's
we're
hiding
we're-
underneath the boogeyman's bed.
We're like right across the lake from each other.
Well, that means we have to link up then and hunt. So
Dude.
let's just
Absolutely, man.
let's do it.
Fucking Craig James can run on water.
I can fucking pick up water and bench press it. Man, that's fucking. Let's go.
Dude, let's do
Craig
it.
James makes water wet.
I'm Craig James, bitch.
Oh,
Fucking
fuck.
Craig James, damn it.
Fuck you, Brett. Send me those hoodies and we'll call it good.
That's right.
Oh, fuck. All right, boys.
Fucking Craig
Hey.
James makes fire out of water.
He makes babies cry.
I do.
Yeah.
Especially this one.
Well, everyone, that's going to be it. We're not going to do a full, complete outro. That's it for tonight's show. Thank you all for tuning in for the Electronic Campfire. Enjoy your Labor Day weekend. Enjoy spending time with your friends and family. That's what we're going to be doing. And thank you, everyone that's fans of the show, that watches the live shows, that listens to us on the audio version. Thank you so much. We love everyone out there. Again, thank you to all the men and women in the military. Thank you for your service. Last but not least, put that fucking quarter in the slot machine and help share the show. Help pay it forward. See everyone next time.
And
Have a great Labor Day
next time we
weekend.
talk, I'll have an out on the ground.
Yeah, maybe.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Whitetail Advantage Podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we will see you next time.